Hi, Mick Holly again here from Business by the Numbers. And as you know, we believe that the only scorecard that counts in business is your financial statements. But as we've talked about, those financial statements are a little indecipherable. So I'm going to give you a way to really understand what's going on in your business and identify where improvement exists through our three characters. And they're expressed here, friends, Vanity, Sanity, and the King. And the expression we like to use here at Business by the Numbers is revenue is vanity, profit is sanity, and cash is king. And the interplay of these characters is a metaphor for your income statement, your balance sheet, and your statement of cash flows. So we don't need to understand the technicalities of those, but if we understand the behaviors of our characters, we can understand how our business performs a little bit better, and it forms part of the overall story that I'll unravel over the next couple of videos. But let's take a look at our characters. So our first character is Vanity. Now, Vanity could represent in your business your sales team, your sales and marketing, your go-to-market people. In this particular example, we'll have a look at Vanity. He's a very effervescent fellow. You know, he's ebullient, he's go-getting, he's excitable, and he wants to go and chase the biggest, baddest deals and bring all that in. And he'll often lament that, he doesn't have enough resources. If you're in commercial flooring, I want more estimating resources. I want more project management resources. I want some assistance. And if you give me all of that, I'll bring riches into this business that you wouldn't believe. And they're hard to resist because they're salespeople. We love salespeople. But the counter is our friend Sanity. Right? Sanity is all about watching the profitability of the company. And in his quieter moments, he thinks Vanity is a little bit headstrong. In fact, Vanity goes and chases deals like a dog chases a car and brings them into the business. And poor old Sanity's thinking, well, how are we going to make money here? Because maybe we discounted too highly in order to bring this in, so our margins aren't there. So Sanity is all about the bottom line, the profitability, the gross profit, and ultimately the operating profits in the business. And he sees purely in black and white. He sees the numbers. Now, the interplay between Vanity and Sanity is a dynamic that occurs in your income statement, and we'll talk about that later, and we'll reframe the income statement as the money-making machine. But they're out there working together in a partnership to bring that business. And you'll know Team Sanity in your business. There'll be the estimators, there'll be the admin support, and they'll be supporting that sales infrastructure. And then lastly, our character, the King. Now, he doesn't own the empire, but he lovingly counts the cash. He has a big chest in his office that has got stacks and stacks of bills in there. Ones, tens, 20s, 100. He loves counting it. The thing about the King, he hates surprises. And you know why? Because he needs to know how much cash you've got in your business. We saw in the first video, the biggest killer of business is cash flow problems. So the King wants to know what the forward position is for cash, because he's got to pay suppliers, he's got to pay for materials and labours if he's installing a commercial floor. We've got a lot of outgoings, and we don't want any big surprises. And the other thing that kills us, particularly in the commercial contracting industry, is this long pay cycle where even at the end of it, we've got this retainage that is held back from us. So the ability to pull cash into the business is important. And the King looks over the balance sheet, or what we call the wealth creation engine. And if we run that wealth creation engine in a lean manner, there's more cash available to the business. So we'll be talking about how we minimize working capital in the business, and we optimize our balance sheet efficiency. So the effectiveness of our money-making machine, our income statement, times the efficiency of our balance sheet or wealth creation engine allows us to drive business performance. So our three characters, just observe them in your own business: Vanity, Sanity, and the King. Now, what we're then going to do is, now we've got the characters, I'm going to show you how we can actually dig for treasure. And there's hidden treasure in your business. And the reason people don't know where it is, so therefore people aren't working on it. And the few that have an inkling of where that opportunity exists can't rally the troops in order to go after it into a concerted fashion, because there are so many other things going on. So what I'm going to give you is a mechanism to identify where that hidden treasure is, so you can communicate that to yourselves and your employees, so you can drive performance in the business. So hopefully your characters, Vanity, Team Sanity and Team King, all work together to give you a harmonious business that's successful. And we'll talk about how we can optimize their behaviors for success in the next video.